Turn my music up. Real spit, talking shit. Talking shit, real spit in this bitch. Hey. Real spit. We in this bitch. Hey. This shit is wrong.
Right, fire.
Hey.
Album coming soon. I'm not doing it with you.
Hey. Hold up.
What's up, guys? This is Jay.
This is Tay.
This is Kay.
And this is Real Spit.
Happy Hump Day, guys.
Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday?
Yes.
I forgot what day it was.
Because she said hump day. I was like, hump day. It's Friday. No, it ain't.
Hey, y'all. Special episode. We
You
miss
know,
y'all.
We missed y'all.
Yeah.
How y'all feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, honestly. It's been a cool day.
Is it? That's
The
good.
weeks are flying by right now. And honestly, I don't know why. Honestly, I feel like January normally is the longest month of my life each year. But
So
this
that way for
year,
me.
this bitch is like, flip a page, it's the 13th. Flip a page, it's the 26th. Flip a page, bitch, it's March. So I'm just going through all the weeks.
No, for real, it do feel like that, but it don't. Like it feel like when things are important coming up, it takes so long to get there. But when you just don't have a care in the world, like today, I was like, damn, it's the 22nd? I thought it was the 20th.
I gotta catch up my days.
Yeah, I felt like a horrible human being today. Like,
No.
what day is it?
What day is it? I
But no.
mean, it still feel like it's kind of going long for me. Like, well, every day kind of stretches.
Yeah, I feel like
24
January is like.
Damn, what you want to say in that?
God damn.
Every day feels like
How
a
about
long ass day.
this is just some advice from me to you, okay? Because I've known you. How long y'all been this week? It's
Almost
about
a year.
almost a year. I've been knowing you about a year. I'm being honest.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever heard you sit down and say I'm having a good day.
No.
That means a lot got to change in your life, or this is going to end quickly.
Heck
Because
What's gonna end? The life?
life. Because can't nobody be that unhappy every time, like every day.
Technically, I did say I was unhappy. I just
I know,
said it
but-
was long.
I
They
know.
could be long, fantastic.
But that
days,
no,
but
no.
they're not.
Nobody says fantastic things, you
They're
know.
just
Long day.
long
Like the Cavs has been
days.
winning these championships for a long time. I would never explain it like that.
I
You know?
mean,
Lord,
a couple rough patches.
we gonna
happened.
have team meetings. I'm gonna meet with you once a week, and we
love
gonna
that.
hash all this shit out. We gonna try to figure out. We gonna start from
I
like
need a
living
new
arrangements to
therapist.
job to do. Like we gonna get all this shit together so that you can wake up in like a residence you feel happy in, then eat a breakfast you feel happy with, then drive to a car you feel happy going, the job you feel happy going to, and then talk to people on the phone you feel happy. You know, I know Keith your friend. I love Keith, but if it's Keith's fault, we gotta we gotta X Keith out. No, I'm
Ass in
joking.
2020.
I'm bullshitting.
Ass.
We got to do something though, because I used to get frustrated. Now I'm kind of like, all right, it's going on too long.
It goes on
Too long. Like maybe something is
Like what the hell is going on?
going on.
I don't know.
It's been a long week, guys. God damn it!
It's
God
been
damn
a
it.
long
I thought it
week.
was gonna be.
It
My
hasn't
bad.
been a long week though this week, but today has been a long day.
Oh my god.
I just feel like January is literally a free trial month. Like it
Trial
takes its
month.
time. Like it's like y'all ready for this year? Because February coming. Y'all
That's
lucky
the
y'all
real-
got
that's
the
the real time of the
29th
year.
this year. You hear me?
Man.
Like, because once February 1st go, we definitely gonna see April like that next day.
Oh, yeah. Like, the way it's flying by right now, I'm not surprised.
Right.
I was talking to my team at
We
work.
gonna
I'm
be
like,
talking about
yo.
2021 in a minute.
Right.
Like,
I told my team at work, I'm like, y'all, it's really already Friday, basically. Y'all just need to be ready for it, because
pretty
it's
much.
fire. So
Get
this
off
week's
your
Get It Off Your
spirit.
Spirit. We want to talk about things that we are not going to accept in 2020.
Not no more.
So what aren't you putting up with this year going forward?
Monica's bullshit. I'm sorry. I mean Jay's bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm done. I apologize.
I just be living my life.
Jay, what aren't you putting up with in
I
2020?
just want to go last. I don't.
Go first,
Okay.
babe.
So for me, I would say something I'm not putting up with in 2020 is going to be putting restraints on myself more so, I would say. In the past, I would say, especially with my family, you know, my mom's religious. You know, I told you this piece. So I would say I wouldn't go around like family events more so just to kind of hide out just because I didn't want all the questions and all the other shit. So I would just kind of duck away and not go to shit. Or even bring me or Devontae, my husband. So now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck them people.
We going to this shit. And if you don't care,
So you're going to more family functions.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a great idea. Yes.
I don't got nothing going. I just hate. This is fucked
What?
up. I don't hate family. It's just I hate people that I'm obligated to interact with if I don't fuck with.
I got you.
Like I don't gotta fuck with y'all. Like I done had all these. I'm sorry, I'm jumping.
No,
in,
you're
doing a lot of
fine. Go
shit.
ahead.
I done had all these life events, and y'all niggas ain't never been there. So why the fuck? Fuck y'all. I done graduated from high school, college,
y'all
had
cookout.
kids, had combine work. I done had all different kind of shit. You niggas tumbleweeds. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
So I'm gonna see y'all asses now. Shit. But so now I would say for me, that's the thing. I'm kind of that's what I'm doing more so this year. I'm not really putting my I'm not gonna hide myself. I'm gonna definitely live my life as myself going forward because I think I didn't do that before. So that's what I'm doing. Say, what about you?
I thought about this. This year, I don't want to hide how I feel anymore or hold back on my feelings because honestly, I'm getting tired of people. Like, I've been getting used to people just feeling like, oh, well, say you don't speak on stuff, so you're just okay with it or you're just soft about it. Like, no, I really don't want to say what I want to say. Like, if I really spoke my mind, people wouldn't really like me. Like, so I tried to, like, be nice about it. But now it's just, like, fuck that. Because I thought to myself, like, you know, in a few months, I'm about to be an authority figure to somebody. You know, I have to put my foot down. So I'm going to have to learn to, you know, stand on my 2 feet and actually express myself, you know, because that's one thing I keep telling myself that I don't want to do with my child. I don't want to hide nothing or sugarcoat or, you know, what's the word, Dev? I don't want to keep giving my kids just lows. Like, you're great. You know, when, you know, like, obviously you need to tell them, like, nah, maybe you should try something else, you know? Like, I don't.
This ain't for you, baby. You suck.
Yeah, like, I don't want to coddle my kid. That's one thing I just really don't want to do. Like, I want to be more willing to be telling the truth than being like, yeah, I'm gonna let you find out. Like,
are you gonna do blunt honesty, or are you just gonna do more?
I feel like I need to be blunt because that's all I be saying in my head. But you know, sometimes I try to keep it humble, and that's how I feel it is. I try to keep it humble. Yeah. So I just be like, well, you know, whatever you feel like you need to do, I just feel like you should go this way about it. But people don't hear me when I say that. So I was just like, you know what, I need to just say it. And if you don't like it, fuck it.
I know we talk a lot. I do a lot of. One thing I don't give people like advice on is parenting shit. It's however the fuck you gonna parent, that's how you gonna parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really. That's annoying as shit when people try to tell you how to be a parent. You know what I mean? Your strategy is your strategy. You know what I mean? The only thing I can say from experience is you're gonna see being
too blunt.
Yeah. Once you see your kids heartbreak, that's going to change. But the only thing I can say about parenting is this. Parenting is one of the only things on planet Earth that you can't take a class for, you can't study for. You just got to be, you have to be okay with knowing for 100% pure fact you're not prepared.
I feel what you're saying on that level. Like, of course, I want to be blunt, but I also still want to make sure I don't hurt feelings because I know how that feels.
But you
gotta watch what you say. Sometimes.
You got, yeah. People can give you advice and tell you watch all. All I'm saying is, it's hard to even put into words the feeling you gonna feel when you had that kid. So I can't even like compare it. You're gonna feel something you've never felt before, and everything you believe today is no longer going to exist, and you're going to have a whole new set of values. But it's good that you're going in with some sort of mind frame and some sort of set, you know what I mean, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. But when that kid is here, nigga, all this shit, like people be like, you know, I'm going to do, nigga, when that kid is there, There's no scarier feeling in the world than having a baby, being done 2-3 days later. You know, they went through all the shit. And then they bring that baby in there. The nurse bring that paperwork in there. And they be like, oh, it was really nice to meet you. And you be like, oh, shit. This is mine. It's just different, yo.
That's crazy because I just was talking to somebody about that
animal,
today.
dog.
She was like, once they was like, yeah, you can take your baby home.
You
She
be like,
was just
what?
Like,
It's a different
I
animal.
was waiting for this day, but now I'm
It's
kind
a
of like, can I stay at the hospital?
It's a different animal. So
But overall, I do just with people too. Like, I just want to. I'm tired of people thinking like they can say or they can move any type of way with me and think it's just okay. Like, it's really not. And that's why I'm kind of backing away from people now too, because it's just like, I'm getting sick of people's shit. Like, please. Oh my God. You're irritating my soul.
She ain't your mama.
No, that's the
failed
only
you
person
already.
that is gonna really be irritating, but still in my corner. Other than
you know what's crazy? Your mama irritating. You gonna understand your mama way more once you. I can't wait to see this progression go.
See what's about to happen with her ass.
Ain't nothing like turning into your like for
gonna
me
be
turning
my
into your
best
daddy. You be
friend.
like, oh shit, I'm my daddy. Oh fuck.
Turning straight into her.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Facts. It ain't no
I
avoiding
already be
either.
looking at my ponytails like I be rocking ponytails too much. Like, I-
You like, girl, it's easy.
For
shit.
real.
Your mama be rocking ponytails?
My mom rocks ponytails like all the time.
I guess that
That's
motherfucking job.
Putting up with it in 2020.
She ain't taking, girl.
Kind of piggybacking off of what you said at the end about, because I just feel like people think because I present myself as one way that they can kind of talk to me any kind of way, and sometimes like I can just let it roll off my back. You are people, and some days it's like I'm not into it. It's rubbing me the wrong way. Like I don't like it, and I don't know. I just want to be more firm, and I don't even know how to even come off as a person that you like, because my personality is my personality, and I'm just most of the time I'm just goofy and just laid back, and I don't take most things seriously. Like most things that people say, like that's your problem. I got some 2019 shit still going on, so like shit is still
That
kind of
race
shaky.
end.
That decade is gone.
But
Whole new decade.
But generally, like around a lot of people, they always say that I am like a positive, bubbly person. They get really confused when I say I'm a really shy person and I'm quiet and I don't even really talk at home or whatever. And I don't know, something about me that people feel like they can just
These
kind of
people.
talk too greasy, and I don't, and it rubs me the wrong way because I feel like I give everybody, a type of respect. Even though a lot of people be like, you gotta earn respect. But I always feel like until you be disrespectful to me, there's no reason for me to like
Be
be disrespectful to you. But not everybody is like that with me. And it bothers me more and more as I get older. So hopefully that is what I'm going to stop in 2020, because I'm getting pissed off, and I might air this bitch out before the
Don't
end
air
of
it out,
this year.
you. Let them bullets come out your mouth.
I
You're
might
like, you know
air this
what?
bitch out.
You need to be like, you need to check that.
Yeah,
check
'cause,
your
like,
mouth.
I saw something
Before I
on
check
Twitter
it
that
for
was
you.
like, I stay out of drama because I'm more afraid of what I'm gonna do versus what you gonna do. I am
Exactly.
really like that because I let a lot of shit build up. So I'm just like, whew, I don't want to air this bitch out in 2020. But I'm just trying to gradually work on myself and, get to a place where I can not air this bitch out, but like
That is
air
your
this
phrase.
bitch out enough that you know to respect me.
Mhm.
And we can be cool, but that's just me.
No, you was speaking to me on a
What?
level. For real.
I was speaking to any. If
No,
you
you
fit,
was. I heard you though.
Ooh.
When you was saying like,
You be talking greasy to Jay?
not.
Oh.
I mean,
She gonna check your motherfucking ass. You know, I'm
me
joking,
and
I'm
Monica
joking.
could go
I'm
there because
joking.
we know. Ooh,
I'm
excuse me,
joking.
Jay. We know each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know her attitude. I know when she getting a little.
Mhm.
Like, woo, like who you talking to? But it's just like at the same
call her.
time, I feel her when she's saying like sometimes I don't. What keeps my mouth closed And you know what keeps me in that bubble of, you know what? Let me keep it cute. Is that I might end up slapping somebody. Like, I don't want to slap you. I just want you to check what the fuck you just said to me. Like, real quick. Like, I'm being nice to you, be nice to me. Now, if that mouth getting a little crazy, I might have to fuck you up.
Yeah.
I'm at that.
I'm about to say.
No, not her.
I'm watching all the World Star videos. Titties be popping out during them
That's
fights.
what I be saying in my mind. Like,
Titty fight. You know, titties pop out when females
I
fight all
don't
the
know
time.
who this broad is talking to.
Who this bitch behind the register talking to?
Yeah.
Just take my burger.
Yeah.
Right. Like, bitch, I'm the customer.
Right.
I just be like,
I get your ass fired. They call back and be like, no, she was really a nice lady. Bring her back.
I ain't doing that. Bitch, you was trash. Ask was your service.
Oh God, you the king of
I don't
that.
give a damn about none of that.
Be like, hello, operator.
Omarion Petty.
What you not dealing with in 2020?
I don't know, man. I'm not black people, man.
Like, I'm not dealing with
No, it
any
is damn.
Negroes.
Black people got, I don't know. We just got this warped sense of reality, what's real. It's just the rest of the world is on a whole different wavelength than us, but we think that I don't know. It's like the person who think everybody else crazy. It's like, I don't know. The world is kind of cutthroat. The world is kind of, you know what I mean, dog eat dog. But we trying to fight for love and equality and watching what we say. Fuck all that. I'm not watching what I say around people. I'm gonna be myself. What's the worst thing you can do to me?
That's a vibe.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing the worst thing somebody can do to you is kill you. That's the worst thing somebody can do to you.
Hope you do it quick to hit me in the head.
It's the worst thing somebody can do to you.
Hit me with a
I'm
bat
not
like
okay
that one
with that.
did.
I'm just saying.
I mean, if you okay with that, then that's cool.
I'm not gonna live if living life means I gotta censor what I really think, believe, who I really am in order to survive. Then what the fuck am I? What the fuck is this shit really about? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest about my opinions. If I think, like, don't nobody want to admit. Ain't nobody even talking about it because, you know, the way black people are. Nobody want to admit that Donald Trump is that nigga. When the last time y'all heard something from Iran?
It's been quiet.
He punked them bitch ass niggas. But we don't want to acknowledge the fact that through all that fuck shit, that nigga a dog. And he told them niggas, he sent this little nigga out there and said, we don't want to go to war. But if we do, somebody else gonna raise your sons and daughters.
Donald Trump said that?
His nigga did.
Oh.
When we were here last
Yeah,
time, we talked about
His
I
nigga
thought
did.
somebody else said it, but now I was thinking he was saying Donald.
Yeah, he sent this. No, I'm
I'm
saying.
like, well, damn,
Well, no,
Donald.
what I'm saying is he sent this nigga out there, and you ain't heard
it.
shit from them niggas.
Yeah.
Like it
they
worked.
lying.
Nobody want to give them name. Them niggas ain't. Them niggas shot some fake shots in the air, and it's a wrap. We got to admit that Donald Trump is a dog. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Black people in general, we have a hard time acknowledging what we don't agree with.
Understand.
Now, is it that you think because they don't want to go against the tide of what everyone else is doing or saying, or
I really don't know. I've spent a lot. I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out why, and I'm kind of at the point I don't give a fuck no more. I don't know why. I don't know.
No, I agree with you. Like you
I don't
said,
know.
you
Why do black people vote for Democrats? It's like none of this shit makes sense.
I think we're trained to do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
be like show monkeys.
Yeah, I think we're trained at that point where everyone that's a Democrat is here for you just because of what.
And I don't make it political, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The Trump shit is just a glaring thing where I'm like, y'all know if Snoop would have did that shit, we'd have been, you know what I mean? But it was Trump, so we don't give a like, y'all,
with that shit.
come on, man.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. We gotta start thinking for ourselves.
Yeah.
Stop being sheep.
We sheep with that shit. Like, he ain't shit
with
nigga.
that shit.
Like, y'all know white people ain't shit. They don't fuck with us. So why, what do we,
All the outrage.
Yeah.
Kind of move.
you work with 15 niggas every day that don't fuck with you. That's white. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just tired of niggas.
Niggas.
So like Uncle Ruckus.
Niggas, sheep.
Okay, where's the Boondocks at? Aren't they like on a new streaming service?
I think so. I just only heard of Uncle Ruckus. I got a thing with cartoons. I don't want to get into it.
Wait, what?
But I do want to watch the Boondocks.
Because it's fake
I'm
TV.
intrigued
It's coming
now.
back soon.
I told you. Well,
It ain't gonna be the same without Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
it's coming back.
Oh,
Yeah, it's supposed to come back.
How can they not bring a character back? It's fake. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
It's weird. These times in the dynamics, we just live in a weird world.
The voice.
Have somebody else make the voice.
Ain't gonna be the same.
They'll have somebody do the voice and it'll just be generic. People will hate it.
Jay, what's on the board?
Our first topic of the night is working. Have you ever worked a job that you was pretty much said you would never do, but you needed to work it just to make ends meet?
Now, I would say the inspiration for this question came because of a few weeks ago we saw, Young Jock was driving. I don't know, was it Uber? It was an Uber.
It was an Uber. I think it was
Uber
something.
rideshare. We talked about it on
Rideshare?
Sunday. Yeah,
Was it?
it was
Okay.
Uber rideshare.
But I know Young Jock, they were saying, "Oh, you must have fell off if you out here doing this shit." So kind of, that was inspiration. But side note, update for it. I feel like it kind of was more of a publicity stunt because he was. I think he had a hat on and all this shit. Was taking pictures with him too. So it might have just been something for publicity, but.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
Publicity for the app,
No,
Uber, or for
I don't know. He won. Somebody had to run the check.
But I ain't gonna lie, I probably thought that same shit about him if I was in that car too. Like, damn, Jock, you
Yeah.
went from we in the trap or what the fuck is the song?
It's going
was,
down.
to loving hip hop to now
coffee shop.
He did a coffee shop too. So now you driving motherfucking cars for me.
Oh my goodness. But like I was saying when we was talking about it, like
Yeah.
if Jay-Z did that, would you feel the same?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Because first of all, and that was my whole thing when we was discussing it over the phone. I'm like, if you see anybody famous, you gonna automatically drive in the Uber or Lyft. You gonna automatically be like, the money done dried up, or like, just even if that's not even the case, I feel like your immediate thought is gonna be like, why you out here with these common folk, even though celebrities are people too. But I feel like that's just where people mindset go. Like, if you see Beyonce, you ain't gonna be like, oh, she just wants to be with the people and this is for publicity. Like, if you there's no cameras around, there's no nothing, and you just out here really grinding on that. I gotta pick up my motherfucking person. Bitch, okay.
Take him to the grocery store.
Yeah, like, my first thought is going to be like, okay, what's going on?
Like I said, shout out to the DMST podcast. We talked about this on Sunday. A lot of it is, a lot of people think they're gonna make it, and if the people that they think made it no longer made it, then it's almost like an indictment on themselves personally, because we put these people on a high pedestal. The fact of the matter is this. This is the fact to every matter. You got, like you brought up, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Those are, like, we was talking about Martin and, we were talking about the Will Smith Bad Boys movie. Like, them people are like Mount Rushmore people. Like, they don't exist in this. It's so many more Jay-Quans and Charlie Baltimore type niggas that exist. It's a lot. It's like 50,000 of those celebrities. It's like 50 of the ones that we know are like, so we can't even,
there.
the niggas that we don't know these people. We don't know what money they had. We don't know what taxes they owe. We don't know nothing. We don't know child support. We don't know nothing. We know nothing about these people. But then we'll make a judgment because they're famous. But you don't know these people.
You don't know if they had a bad contract. Like,
You have
TLC.
no idea. The nigga probably driving Uber because he need to eat tomorrow. It's just like we give too much of a fuck. We don't many niggas in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and even 90s had record deals, tours. I saw the nigga, y'all probably even know who this is. I saw the nigga Ken Dog, used to be in Mo Thugs with Bone and them, at Richmond Mall one day in the food court with like his kids. Nobody even said shit to him. I'm just a big Bone fan because I knew who Ken Dog was. Yeah. But I'm like, Ken Dog just at Charlie Steaks just like me. Yeah. But he just a normal nigga who made a couple songs with Bone. Probably made 50 grand, blew that shit, and now he got to go to work every day like me. The majority of these niggas got to go to work like us. Like 100 grand is not that much money. Let's say Young Jock got 100 grand for what he doing with Love and Hip Hop or whatever the case may be. That's not a lot of money.
Especially if you owe money, he got a lot of kids.
Yeah, even if you real shit. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into our
trying to flex.
I'm combining my household. We bring in more than 100 grand a year. It's not a lot of money. We live in South Euclid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a lot of. For some reason, we think, oh, Tommy from Love and Hip Hop get $200,000 a season. That's not a lot of money.
Yeah.
She got a manager and she got an agent. The bitch trying to live in Solon. Bitch, live in South Euclid. That's about all you can afford.
No,
like, these niggas don't
getting that much each episode.
But they not getting that much. That's like when you get into you talking about like the rare air motherfuckers. You talking about Jocelyn. You talking about rare air niggas.
Housewives of Atlanta.
The average motherfuckers on reality show, 100 grand, 80 grand, 120 grand.
If that.
That's not a lot of money, dog. Like, it's just, I got one kid, 2 cars, and a mortgage in South Euclid. And Young Jock estimated earnings for Love and Hip Hop is less than what my household bring in. That's not a lot of money. Young Jock probably don't got no bread, dog.
Yeah.
That's just real nigga shit.
Kids.
That's
He
what
got
I was
10
saying.
kids.
But I'm saying, but the majority of the world is like, but people was like having
10 or 8.
opinions, and
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all don't know this
I would
nigga.
say if I was in a car, I wouldn't have called him. I'm like, oh shit, I got a ride from Young Jock. Let me get a picture
Yeah.
real quick. But
I
I
probably
wouldn't have been
would've
called.
The people like, oh, he fell off.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been on that piece. I'd be like, oh shit, what's up, Jock?
No, I would have been like, well, I don't know if I would have been like, oh, he fell off. I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean, because you're not
Clearly
gonna go
need the
around
money.
disrespecting a nigga.
But
Like,
He's not really, but he's not getting money.
I'm like, clearly you need the money.
Oh, you need the money. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But people was trying to be like, he done fell off and this going down.
He probably got a little bread, but
I mean-
he shit.
I mean,
It
they
ain't
just
gonna hurt
holding
get a little
on to
bit
some
more.
song. They holding on to a song that he made in 2005. Like, damn.
Like, he still about to
He had
get
some
money
other
for that.
stuff.
It's just not a lot of
But
money,
I
yo.
seen a post. I seen a post of the girl that was on Players Club. Is that the movie? She work at Walmart.
who?
Who, Ronnie?
The one with the blind hair.
Yeah, Ronnie. What you call it was working at Trader Joe's, the nigga from the Cosby Show.
Right,
These
yeah.
niggas don't be man.
Oh, yeah. I don't even remember his name.
I mean, the people.
he was
gotta-
what's the
I mean,
name?
You gotta put it in
Don't work on
perspective.
Walmart.
Movie. Was he in his most recent movie?
I think he might
Fall from
probably.
Somebody
Probably.
else I seen that was working a job that's
Cause them-
that was doing stuff.
They ain't getting no real money, yo. And them niggas, the other thing they trying to do is live this life to be Young Jock. Like, I couldn't imagine if at home. Think about yo, like. Really think about it. Niggas not that far off from 100 grand if you're not bringing it. Like, it's not that.
Yeah.
Imagine doubling your check or something at work. You would have money, but would you be rich? Would you be taking trips to fucking Barbados like, these niggas is trying to take trips and
They trying to
drive
keep that
Lamborghinis.
They trying to keep that lifestyle.
You couldn't buy no Lamborghini if you doubled your check. I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm sorry to tell you.
Or you might be able to get some more groceries from Giant Eagle because they gonna overtax your shit.
Go to
The more
Walmart,
money,
I
go
can
to
see what
Aldi's.
you saying. Like,
it's not that much money, bro.
I can see what you saying too, because 80,000 a year.
That's not
That's
that.
that's what a good. How many hours? I mean, how much you
That's
can pay the hour?
that's
for
like
that?
that's upper
a yearly
20s. That's upper
wage.
20s, 30 and some that. Yeah, that's
No, that's a yearly wage.
Yeah, that's not that much
and
money.
we hardly see that, you know. Like,
and you don't have an agent to pay that got you on Love and Hip Hop that's taking 15% on top of taxes. Them niggas don't have money like that, bro.
yeah. So it's just I was thinking that to myself, like, you know, like that's like a job giving us our yearly wage right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
We already
Blow a
blow
bag.
it between the year. Now we just blowing it faster. Yeah. Okay.
Shit, the check be go before it even hit your account. You be
Right.
getting all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
shit
Yeah, you
want.
got folded. You got 80,000.
Yeah, like,
You'll get it next
Yeah,
year.
it's crazy.
Like, damn.
like,
Let me
come
try
on
to
now.
save it this
Either y'all
year.
ever worked a job where you were like, I do not want to do this shit, but I just got to do it just to survive?
Probably the jump. Never mind. Go ahead.
I would say, honestly, at this point in my life, no, because each job I've done, I've like, okay, I just got to do this shit. Like, I've just humbled myself to do it. So I can't think of anyone particular that like I was ashamed of. I mean, each job at the time of my life was kind of where I was at mentally. So if it was
Yeah.
a gas station, I was okay with a gas station. If it was a bank, I was okay with a bank, or a call center or whatever shit. So I've been okay with it because I was there mentally.
It ain't
so.
like you was living the lifestyle of, oh, I got 4 kids and a mortgage and I'm working at McDonald's or something.
Now, I
So.
will say, when I was unemployed, though, I wasn't going to some shit.
Well.
So that's where I kind of was like, bitch, I'm going to just get my unemployment check before I
Yeah,
take
because I was like, go to Walmart. He was like, this shit out never.
Right? I'm about to
That-
go to doing this shit. The fuck? You know what I was just doing? So, some
You
shit,
know what I was just doing?
Now, see, and I was gonna say my only, like, I don't regret it because I needed a job. but it was just working at the gas station. And it wasn't because, well, for one, it was my pay went down terribly.
Gotcha.
But mostly it was just like I didn't like how I was treated at the gas station. Like people, I guess they feel like when you work there, you have nothing going on with yourself. So they talk to you like
You have
you're-
nothing going on.
Yeah, like they talk to you like you're trash.
Real
Like,
greasy.
like, what you doing with your life? You working at the like, damn, can I just
Can you-
work at
Bitch,
the gas
shut
station?
your
Want
pump
these
off.
cigarettes
Like-
or no?
Right, I'm
He said, "Shut your pump off."
No,
You
when
wanna
I used
crack
to,
your
when I used
Shut
to
your
work
pump
at
off,
Get-Go,
bitch.
I would love, you know how people like to double pump at Get-Go? So I would love to shut their shit off each time they would try to double pump. I'm like, oh, I see it. Turn that bitch off. Then they would walk in angry as fuck, and I'm like, you were double pumping. I can't turn your gas off. Just because I just want. That's just the
Why can't you? I don't wonder. Why can't you double pump? Is it like the static from each car could blow the car
Yeah,
up?
It's a fire hazard for it. That's the biggest reason. So
I did that
never
before.
happened at my location or I was at, but I have seen videos where they were double pumping and the fire started just because of a spark.
Oh
Mind
damn!
triggers.
So yeah, no, that shit is real though.
So I had left Enterprise, and then I went to. It was the census in 2010, but I worked in the payroll, and them niggas was gonna keep us going to the Department of Treasury or some shit like that. But then they was like, nah, and fired all of us at the end of the census. And so I ain't had no job. So then I had to go work at Merritt Brass. My homie, my best friend's mama worked there. I don't know, whatever. Richmond Road and White Road, about like the airport and up there. But anyway,
Oh.
you like you literally cut pipe. So it's these big ass machines, and you run it through, and it cuts the pipe, and they would cut the pipe, and I had to cut 50 things at a certain length and shit like that, and it just was not.
Not to be as this for you.
So I would always leave my machine and go to the little locker room and be on my phone texting and shit. And they called me to the office. It was like, yeah, you spend too much time away from the machine. It was a temp job, and they was like, we're not gonna renew your temp thing. And I'm like, damn. But then I got a call the next day from my new job, and I started my new job. But it was a labor job. I got a picture, and I'm gonna show y'all this shit from when I used to. My bad. It's Zion's first game, so I can't focus. I'm trying to watch some shit, but yeah, I had I used to wear like these big ass boots on my feet and shit, and these big ass
steel-toe
glasses. Yeah, like it was like you would put these over your boots.
Oh, shit. You said all your jobs you were fine with? Or what'd
Yeah,
you
I've
say?
only had 2 jobs so far, so yeah, both jobs. I mean, yeah, we'll say yeah. We ain't gonna get messy with it. We'll just,
She not
Don't get
too
messy.
messy into it.
you know.
But sometimes, working them jobs, you gotta, oh my
You had to put
God.
this.
Caterpillars on your damn.
Yeah, but this just,
Talk about-
you had to put
Oh
this.
my God.
You had to put them over your
Look like they
boots. My bad. Yeah, that was Young Dev with my little safety goggles. This was 2010, nigga.
Oh, damn.
my
Throwback.
Yeah.
A whole decade ago.
9 years ago, yeah. It was 2011. It was 2010.
Those jobs, they helped out, but at the same time, I don't regret it.
It was hot
I
as
don't
fuck in my
regret not being
job.
there no more.
I ain't got time for that shit. My wrist used to hurt. My forearms used to hurt.
Man.
Cause you like holding these metal pipes, and I wish I could explain it to you. Like you slide it through, and it like hit this thing to hold it. You got to measure it off, and you got to like hold it and put your foot on the thing, like you get it spin, and it break off, and you put it down, and you slide it through, and you literally just did that shit for 8 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And then you would go pick up a
I
new
know
job.
Your arms hurt at the end of the day.
A new job for a new pipe. It might be a smaller pipe, a thicker pipe. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
No, I never got into factories. I was like, that's some shit.
That's just too much.
I played in the football, though. I ain't trying to.
No, this one time I had to make airplane parts at a factory. I was literally the only black person in there.
Where was you at? Solon?
I was somewhere,
Probably somewhere like that.
somewhere in like Macedonia. Or something.
I'm not surprised.
but
It was
Yeah.
nothing but Hispanics and Russians in there,
Russians, they don't like that.
and Indians.
But my trigger said that they worked at a corner store selling lottery tickets to old people, and they would get pissed if you messed up their numbers. I know because my
Oh,
mother
my
is
goodness.
one of those
Yes.
old people.
They'd be ready
Tell
to
them
kick
asses
your
to write down
ass.
they damn
Like,
numbers.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta write down your number so I can put it through the
You want your
machine.
shit right,
And if it,
run it, write it down.
I know I'm old. I'm an old nigga now. I get my grandmother
man,
and her sister. I guess what's it, my great aunt, whatever. They used to play the numbers like with a numbers man.
Shit.
Like the numbers man used to come to my grandmama's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is like
Seriously?
late 80s.
Yeah.
Like the numbers man used to come to my grandmama's house, nigga.
Like he
And they was-
paid for this, or it was just like some shit.
So you know how to like they would. The numbers man, they'd be running illegal gambling. So they had like 150 people in the city, and they all betting, and then they would. Sometimes you hit, sometimes nobody hit. But when you hit, you got to hit bigger though. So when they hit,
serious with the
they hit.
numbers.
I thought you was gonna say like the numbers man was like, I know this is some old school shit, but like the milkman, like he came for real, like Lotto, like
Yeah, no, like you would, and they would have different.
Lotto, baby.
And I'm
You
saying
got the
150. It's
numbers
probably
for
more
that,
like
baby.
10,000. But they would have different numbers runners, dudes in each neighborhood and shit. And so yeah, numbers made to come to my grandma in them house.
My mom used to just have numbers just written on the back of every fucking thing. She had a
I
dream
remember that.
book. She done calmed down a
I'm
lot.
gonna say I love
though,
niggas. That's
over
why I
the
love. That's why I'm
years.
done with niggas in 2020. I love it. My grandma then was like that. Niggas ain't never. Niggas done won $100 back in '92 and still be doing that shit.
My same damn numbers.
No, for real.
It's my numbers
Auntie used
forever.
to be up in the morning. Like we'd be the only two up, and she would literally tell me her dreams. Like, don't forget,
Don't forget that. I gotta write
don't
that
forget
down.
what I just said.
Like,
I,
what?
My numbers, girl.
like I gotta look it up. I was like, girl,
I just
I
hope
still
all
do that
turn
to this
out like
day.
that.
I
'Cause
still
I'm
do
just
this.
like-
I
She's
be
like, can you go
remembering
play my
mine.
numbers before you come up, girl? No, I will not play your numbers.
Girl, this ain't for me to do right
This
now.
ain't for me because you gonna be mad at me if I fuck it up.
Right.
I ain't got time. You better get you a numbers man.
You better get you a number.
So I know you guys have been seeing all the different memes going around about the show You. The second season just premiered. I think about a week ago.
When
still
did the
watching
first
it.
season premiere?
The
Last
first
year.
season was the show started off on Lifetime. That's where I started watching it
Lifetime.
because
Oh, it's some bullshit. Ain't no titties. I'm not watching it.
no,
Ain't no
it's on Netflix
titties.
now.
Oh my god.
They ain't no
No, Netflix
titties.
show everything.
Oh.
Netflix because it got canceled on Lifetime because nobody really fuck with.
So is the
Lifetime
first
anymore.
couple episodes from Lifetime?
The first, I'm not entirely sure if the entire first season was on Lifetime, but I think the first season was on Lifetime, the entire one, and then the second season is just a Netflix original. So they showing, well, they not, but you know how Netflix they get wild. They're like, I'm showing booty holes, like
Bitch, they showing booty holes.
I'm sure they are.
Netflix be out of control.
Netflix
Shit.
is wild.
Oh yeah, no. Season 1 was on Lifetime. Oh,
Yep,
bitch.
season 1 was on. That's where I started watching it because I remember watching the previews of it. And I'm like, oh, this nigga, wow.
But that seems extreme for me for even Lifetime. Like, what the fuck they
But
doing
you know,
now?
Lifetime is all about that. They just can't show all the crazy shit. And they got like,
That's
you
true. They
know,
do, like,
the
all those
terrible
murder
actors
mysteries. Yeah.
and shit that make a name for themselves on Lifetime. But they all about like, I had to fake my death because this nigga was beating on me and shit and all that. You know, they all about that
I
crazy
used
shit.
to love Element.
I low key want to download the app just to watch some heavy hitters from back in the day that I used to love. Like, yeah,
I used to watch. I used to watch the new movies every Sunday. For
Hell
real.
fucking yeah, sit there and watch it all day when I was younger. But so we've been having a lot of debates about Joe,
Yes.
the main character Joe. My thing is that okay, he a killer, we get that, but he's still my nigga though. Like, I really enjoy him.
Lord help us, Jesus.
I do. Like,
Oh.
not for me, but like on the show,
So
I really enjoy him. I do.
Says a lot. It says a lot.
It says
Jay.
a lot,
It says
but
a
You
lot.
listen,
want to
not-
date him, but you would not mind being his friend. it
Not.
sounds
I
like.
mean, not. I'm not saying that, but it's like I understand how you get to that point. I'm not saying that I'm a murderer and I'm a murder niggas just.
Niggas say murder like I'm not saying I don't want no gummy worms. No, murder is real, cuz.
I'm not gonna be like.
I'm not saying I'm a murderer.
I'm not a gummy worm.
I'm not gonna murder nobody for another person, but it's like, damn, it's like, what is the length that you would go to for whoever you fucking with or whoever you want to fuck with
What's
or.
the situation? Are
I
we being
mean-
attacked, or am I just crazy as shit?
I mean,
Joe
we
on
talking
some other shit.
we talking about Joe.
Well, bitch,
Joe is
I
a
ain't
no.
Joe.
I mean, without all the serial killing and shit, I thought Joe was a good catch.
I mean,
Man,
okay,
you see why Jay-
Oh, Lord.
okay. I see what you're saying.
Let me get my
I see
thoughts
what
together
I get
Can
it.
you, Tay, can
Let
you
me-
please explain what Jay is saying? Because I'm
Please,
still lost.
Please get my thoughts together for me. Yeah, I'm taking them, putting them
Okay.
in your head. Go ahead.
I get besides the fact that what's his name, Benji. Is that his name?
Who?
That's the first season.
Who is Benji?
That's I'm on the
season.
first season.
Who is Benji?
Benji is the
first
girl's
episodes.
boyfriend that he murdered.
In the first
Oh yeah,
season.
yeah. Okay.
So, besides that, his little thoughts in his head, like, I get it. He's just, I wouldn't say he's a stalker. Well, he's a stalker.
no,
a
he's
stalker.
totally a
He's
stalker.
He's a
obsessive.
stalker.
He creates
There we
a
go.
false reality.
He's very obsessive. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on because I'm there, but I'm not. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, Joe. Who are?
I don't know, Joe.
Who are you?
Oh no, man.
But it's just like at the same time, it's just like he's a good catch because he sounds like he just cares, but he just cares too damn much. Like
yeah.
that's just the problem. You care too damn
Lord,
for real. Like he cares too much. But I get it.
Without the serial
Like
killer, he a good catch.
you love her. Like you want better.
I said
for
this a
her,
couple
but
weeks
you
ago.
you just need to
Well,
back up a little bit. Talk to a therapist. That's what
This
you
is the
need.
main difference between men and women. You want to know why so many single men or single women? Just because we don't put up with that.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I never once watching this show thought that he was a good kid.
That's the difference between the brains of women and men.
I was like, this
No,
nigga
it's
crazy.
just
There's
like
nothing-
just hearing him out. Like just
No,
hearing-
he's not
no,
hearing you
like
out.
he crazy.
But that's why
I'm not
niggas
saying
break
he
up
not
with women
crazy.
because we not. No, not hearing you
like-
out, sweetheart.
No, it's just like hearing what he says. I get like he's crazy, but at the end of the day, when it's just like his intentions behind all of this, his action, in his mind, he
I
feels
feel
like
you.
he cares.
No, I
and he's
feel you.
trying- You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying for dudes, there's no she's crazy, but the crazy's the end of the conversation. There's nothing else to talk about. I will go find me another woman. You can call me an ain't shit nigga all you want to. Have a good life. There's no more conversation. There's
Joe
zero
might
conversation.
kill her if she say that shit.
But for women, I understand. Y'all will be like, be okay though. Like,
You gotta finish season one.
gotta start.
No. Because
just stop
I gotta
killing
go
people,
crazy
Joe.
ass female.
Stop killing people,
Don't
Joe.
I just want to love you.
Don't do that because niggas love a crazy ass.
No, they
female.
don't. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They don't.
Okay.
They don't pay
They
mortgage
love
with.
the
They don't pay
sex.
mortgage with her. They don't pay mortgage with her.
They
just
They don't
love
pay
the
mortgage
sex
with her.
and
They
just
fuck
love
Or
her.
they probably don't pay the mortgage
love
with her,
is
but
Yeah.
like,
where at, so make you the baby mama.
Yeah, they make you
So
baby
make
mama.
You the one that I'm there with for
Yeah.
17 years
And never
I'm going
marry.
further.
Yeah.
So
You don't pay mortgage with
I
crazy
want
bitch.
someone that
what did
stays.
You don't pay
clarify
mortgage
that
with
is?
crazy
I want
bitches.
you to be crazy over me, but I don't want you to go killing people. I don't want you
I'm
to
not
be.
not the.
I want you.
I don't want
Yeah.
you to spy on me.
No
I don't want you to
murder.
do all this other
Just
shit.
a little bit of murder.
Bitch, what if he murdered your best friend?
I'm just saying. Listen. I
What
don't
if-
condone
what if
murder.
he
I would
murdered- what if he
never
murdered
murder
me?
anybody
What
for
if he
a
murdered me?
nigga.
What if he
Oh,
murdered me?
It's toxic. Take that nigga out time.
What
I
if
mean,
he
you are
murdered me?
toxic.
Oh,
Talking
I-
about she ain't good for
Jay
you,
just put a hit out.
She wasn't trying to let us be
I love
together.
You. I love you.
So you don't give a fuck?
Your friends aren't shit.
I'm not.
You're
I'm just
self-conscious.
listen. I'm just.
You don't give a fuck
saying-
no
that
one
he
else
murdered
has put you
me?
up in your life.
Listen,
I
I'm
can
just
fix
saying
you.
if he obviously he saw something that I didn't.
So
see.
he murdered me.
So what you're really
And
saying
you
is that
don't give a
need
you gotta go.
therapist.
You gotta go. No, I'm just.
So what you're
I'm
saying
just
is you
playing.
need a therapist.
No, I'm
is what
really
you're
just
saying.
playing though.
No,
No, you're not.
Dead
'Cause I done
ass
seen all these
shit.
memes, and I've been joking because I ain't seen the show yet. But it's crazy nowadays. I ain't watched the last season of Power. I know exactly what happened,
Yeah.
and I done watched the spoilers. So, but like,
Oh, on the internet.
but like, I ain't watched You, but I know what happened, and I'm like, this is what women y'all be wanting this shit. Stop. Why y'all mad at him? Ain't this nigga y'all want? I forget y'all birthday. I'm in trouble. He'll remember your birthday.
Your
Like I
mama's
was joking.
birthday,
I
your
ain't know.
grandma's birthday.
My girl went on a cruise. Can I tell you, I didn't know who she was going on a cruise with until the Wednesday before she left on that Friday. And I said it on the podcast. I'm like, if she don't bring it up this week, I'm going to ask. Joe,
Did you forget? Or
she might have told me at some point, but I just couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Joe
And I
asked you
didn't
the
care.
most
Joe would have been
bullshit.
at every port stop on that cruise. You understand me? He'd
With a
have been
hat
one of the
on.
line cook niggas for making sure your food was right. And then what y'all really want?
And he dropping your food off at your
Yes.
table. You don't notice
And
it?
you
This
know,
right,
he
Joe.
got on the hat. That's his whole thing. Like,
This is
he
what
got
y'all
on the
want.
hat.
This is what y'all want,
Like,
right?
Listen,
Oh my God.
No, not to
Because
mention that.
if a nigga forget your birthday, he ain't shit.
he ain't shit.
Joe ain't gonna never forget your birthday.
Joe get that shit.
Joe know
tattooed
your
on
great
his
great great
fucking
great great
head.
great grandma's
Forget your
birthday.
He
Shit.
ain't never forget that. He
Shit.
got your
That
social.
nigga
He got
is
all
in
your,
stretch.
He got your bank account.
That nigga is your birthday.
That
Me, bitch.
You don't need anyone
Happy
else
birthday,
but
bitch.
me.
It's
Happy
me.
birthday, bitch.
Your birthday was today when we met. Okay.
Well, hold on. Since we talking about movies, let's get on to Tyler Perry. Let's get it.
Okay,
Let's
you talking
get
about his new
on.
movie, right?
You may have to go back around because I don't want y'all thinking I condone murder.
I mean,
Bitch,
we
it's
already
nice.
know that you do.
You
Might have to
a
go
Joe.
back to that.
Anyway.
Yeah, you can't walk that back.
No.
You ain't give a damn that me and Keith just
Got
got killed
murdered.
by
But I
Joe.
like y'all. I like y'all a
No,
lot.
Joe don't like
Whatever.
it. He said we
Joe
stopped
killed
it.
us.
He said we
We
put
in
you
heaven
down.
I
now.
was like, well,
And we
baby,
destroy
can we
your
talk about
self-esteem.
this?
We in
If he
heaven
gonna
and we
kill
are
y'all,
at the
he gonna
Golden
kill y'all
Gates
behind my
telling
back.
God
Of
to
course.
possibly think about you coming up here.
I'm not gonna be
Because look,
okay with that. I'm gonna be fucked up behind it.
No,
But
you
go
gonna be
ahead
happy
to
because he,
Tyler
you gonna be
Perry.
happy because he killed for you.
Fuck it, I ain't never getting a man. It's fine. Just go ahead to the Tyler Perry. Like, it's fine.
Okay, so
no Joes in your life.
I haven't seen the new Tyler Perry movie, A Fall from Grace. Is that what it's called?
Please don't do it to
I
yourself.
haven't seen it, but I've heard it's terrible.
It
I've
is.
Seen
They like it
pictures
though.
online where it
I
showed all the
enjoyed it.
mishaps of it, showing that it's a screenshot and saying something called blah blah blah, whatever the fuck they were saying. And then I've also seen a shot where the woman's wig just changed all
Man.
around. She said it was a whirlwind, and then the next scene is her hair being changed.
I
It's
saw
how
that.
the fucked up part is his fat ass flat top. It's the crazy part is I brought this up
I haven't seen
on
that
Sunday.
piece yet. Yeah.
I watched The Irishman. You know
gotta
how
look it
you know
up.
how on
Look it
Netflix you know how on Netflix they'll show you what's coming up next. Like you know I let it go and it would played the preview of it. And the first thing I said was, "Why the fuck is this fat top so chubby?"
My fat top. So
And it's shiny. It's just some bad. I don't want to get a movie away.
Yeah.
Tell you, I know you like. It's some parts of that movie. Man, should we do a spoiler alert? Y'all want to watch it though?
I don't care.
I'm still
Oh,
watching
Keith
if
don't
I
give a
want
fuck.
to.
Go to images, babe.
I
Tay,
don't care.
I know you watched it. I know you
I
didn't mind
watched
it.
that. I
It was
straight up-
okay. He was fighting old ass Felicia Rashad in the kitchen. She threw a bag of groceries at the nigga and he couldn't fight her back. I don't understand.
Wait, what?
He
That's terrible.
he cuffed her up and somehow she got away.
No, that nigga kept getting on my nerves. He's like, stay right here.
Yeah.
No, nigga. You
But
can't
then
just
he
kill
also
me.
was so when they got the call about he got the call over his radio about what was going on at the house.
I see his flat top. It's terrible.
Hold on, wait. Let me. Are we not giving?
They said fuck it.
Okay, so basically, it's about like this woman. She's a divorcee, and
She also this is the fuck part annoys me about Tyler Perry. I'm sorry for jumping in. We got to preface it. She's divorced because she walked in on him fucking his secretary in their house. So he going.
yes, and
That's what
you know she just living her new life. She ain't take his money. She just left. You know what I'm saying?
His
Like,
flat top good. The other one was terrible.
yeah, his flat top. Was
Why didn't they just monitor that flat? Like they should have modeled that flat top.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
It don't make sense. Why didn't they just? That's why they just model the light skinned niggas flat top.
Basically, Grace was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
You know because
Oh, her name is Frank.
she so-called murdered Bad Flat Top.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she's just saying to the lawyers, the girl that was in the bed with the dude with the
Yeah.
nice flat top,
Okay.
she's just supposed to go there and be like, have her side the plea deal. She's pleading guilty, whatever. But then she like starts really going
Into what happened.
she gets to what happened, and then she meets up with Felicia Rashad. I forgot her name.
Then they got Felicia Rashad.
They
And
got
on this
her
bullshit. And on this
movie.
bullshit.
And she She telling her what's going on. She take care of so-called Felicia Rashad takes care of old women in this house, whatever. So she's kind of getting the story like, yeah, she was married to this man, and I don't know what's going on, like, you know, but you gotta see if you can help her and stuff like that. Come to find out, this man that's a so-called photographer named Sharon, you know what I'm saying, just
Sharon?
got just swept her off her fucking feet. You know what I'm saying?
Put some good dick in her, didn't he?
I don't know. She was, for what I was seeing,
Swivel.
I don't know. She was making it seem like she was playing hard to get in this story at first. But he got her with them damn, like, that proposal. Mm-hmm. Then, like,
them fake ass fireflies.
Them fireflies.
Come on, man. It looked like a cartoon. I'm like, what the fuck is? I'm supposed to believe this?
It was shot in 5 days.
You should have seen
it.
it, and that's what I said. It was shot in 5 days. What the fuck was them actors doing that they couldn't have shot more than 5?
Because they on the other Tyler Perry show.
I understand that they are, but them niggas had at least 30 days free.
Filming in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
I don't understand.
They got a whole studio in Atlanta.
You wasn't filming with Denzel. You didn't have a short time frame. You understand what I'm saying? Mashad Brooks, the nigga with the fucked up flat top, didn't have shit else to do. He played 2K.
Mashad Brooks, he is. Wasn't he on True Blood?
Maybe, but that's the nigga with the fucked up flat top.
He switched from this charming man to this, like,
Was he abusive?
no, like, he was just a dickhead. Like,
Okay, well, that's
out of
normal,
nowhere.
It was out of control.
It was just
out
out
of
of
control,
control. Like, he
He's smoking in the bed after he fucked the bitch.
fucked a whole ass girl in her bed.
And he like, give me ashtray, bitch. Ashtray, bitch.
That's what the meme is about.
Oh.
Bruh,
Give me an
like,
ashtray, bitch.
I'm like,
bruh,
why
she,
they saying
like,
this?
and he over here, like, she got fired from her job.
Yeah.
Because he
Because-
stole all the money. Yeah.
Because
I gotta
he
watch
stole all the money.
From her job?
Like,
to the
from
bank.
her
Bitch,
account.
what?
Oh, God.
He took out a mortgage on her house that's paid for already, and like money is just coming out her account, and she just getting broke and
I
broke
can't
and
see him with
broken.
no hair.
Ashtray
Not my
bitch.
Talk
What?
about ashtray, bitch. So yeah, she got fed up that day after he fucked the bitch in her bed,
Listen.
and
And what she do?
She
Called
smashed
Joe?
his head with a fucking
But
bat.
but this is the thing. This is the thing. Okay. First of all, the blood looked like grape juice. Number one. Number two,
Tied.
after the second swing, the bitch was covered in blood. I'm like, what kind of head this nigga got? It was like punch, blood everywhere. I said, God damn.
Yeah. He ain't ever
Then
watched
she
Saw.
drugged this 6'5" ass nigga into the basement.
Bro, had blood
How'd she do that?
everywhere.
How'd she do that?
I mean,
I don't know.
Okay,
She
I can
is
see you
not-
doing it, but it was.
I mean, her
yeah,
adrenaline must have been running. I don't
She's
know.
small though.
It was just a lot to this movie, man. It was.
Gotcha.
But then the fucked up part was, this nigga wasn't even dead. Like,
Yeah.
this
But we-
nigga didn't die. Like,
But this is the thing.
how did he
But
not
this is
die?
the thing.
They said when they
Ashtray
got
bitch.
there, wasn't nobody.
Yeah.
So
And her son pulled up.
Like,
Felicia Rashad pulled up. And then it's just like,
people said
They-
it was a twist. I'm like, it wasn't no twist. I'm like, can they explain? They never explained why the body wasn't there.
Well, can we also remember
that-
this?
was that
Tyler
supposed to be
Perry
the
said
end?
he is the only one writing his movie
It seems like it.
because
It
a
was
lot
a-
of shit don't make sense in his movie.
This is a part. I know this is skipping, but towards the end, the girl, the lawyer chick went to the house to try to meet with Felicia Rashad.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband is a police officer, so he's a police officer. First of all, the first fucking scene, some old white lady in the first scene almost cut the shit off in the first scene. The bitch jumps off a porch and kills herself. The bitch jumped off the roof of a two-family, to cover the front porch. That's not that high. The most she got is a twisted ankle, bitch. I done made that jump 100 times. She didn't like it. I was confused because she was old, but
Still.
she didn't die. That's not that high, yo. Like
5 days.
you're not dying from a 10-foot jump. I didn't understand what was going on from the opening scene, but I guess that house is the same house. So when he got the call and he saw Felicia Rashad's pictures with all these warrants and shit, he was arresting the nigga outside of a convenience store. He just left the nigga outside the convenience store.
with handcuffs still on.
I'm like, what the
Wait,
fuck?
what?
Did y'all just forget? Like, this doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Nigga, right, I did.
he
feel
needs to get
why don't you
fired.
At least put him in the car. Like,
He needs to get fired. He left a suspect at a scene. Are we gonna get a part 2 where the light skinned nigga in jail? It just nothing makes sense, yo.
and then plus two,
I'm
like,
running if I'm out there.
Like-
I'm about to get free. Like if you left me,
they was just taking old ladies
And chaining them in the
information.
basement.
It
And,
was old ladies chained in the basement.
and they was taking their social security money.
That's
It did
Oh my
not make
God.
sense, yo.
like,
Yeah, this sounds.
He was
Bruh,
taking their
what?
they was taking their social
bruh,
security
Cicely
money.
Tyson had me dead. She was like, I'm going home.
in the movie?
Cicely was in
They got
the movie.
Cicely in the
And
movie
in
in
the
the
beginning,
basement?
she was tripping. She in the kitchen going, ooh.
Yeah. It was
I'm like,
just
what's wrong with this bitch? But then I'm like, oh yeah, she is taking care of old ladies, so she probably taking care of
Yeah.
Cicely.
Wait a
But
minute.
then when
wait
the
a minute.
lawyer came to visit her, she like, come on, we going back in the house. She like, oh no, I'm going home. She
Wait
like,
a
right.
minute. How you getting heavy hitters like Felicia Rashad
and Cicely.
Cicely Tyson, and you doing them like this? You got Cicely in the basement getting her social
No, she
security
ain't in the basement. She
For some
was
reason,
free.
Cicely wasn't in the basement. Why wasn't she chained up?
I think to keep her story going.
She had to let
Because
Cicely out.
she was taking care of old ladies, so you had to have somebody free.
Oh,
and then
to
plus
roam around
two,
the
she
house?
was acting like she was senile. Because when she was trying to push her back in the house, I'm thinking like, she just crazy. Like this lady need to go in the house
And
now.
through all the crazy
But
shit,
then when they said something about Sycamore Street, because when he took that mortgage, out on her house, he mailed it to Sycamore Street, and that's where Cicely lived. That was her house on that street.
it was just to put the movie. It's a lot of weird. Just watch the movie one time. You can't spoil that movie. It's that whatever weird. But
You just gotta watch.
you got to see the
crazy.
fight scene in the kitchen between a police officer, a trained police officer, and fucking Felicia Rashad.
Right, she threw
Wait,
a grocery
what?
bag at this nigga.
I just
What?
it was palsy, like it was like push, huh. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Somebody, he's a police officer. Beat this bitch up. She's 70. What the fuck is going
Just bitch in the
on?
foot and call it a night.
Yeah.
Felicia.
It just was weird,
I
yo.
gotcha.
It was. She threw a bag of groceries at him, and he stopped. He just
They
couldn't.
really
do them.
must be homies in real life because I know they didn't look at the script and be like, "Oh yeah, this that shit."
Right.
This
Well,
that
obviously,
shit.
She probably
they seem
broke
to.
off that Cosby money.
I'm sure that shit has stopped playing. So
Oh
they
my
all of them out here
god,
struggling.
it's out.
Not
It's
struggling,
still
but-
playing.
As
Nah,
we said
they
earlier,
don't play
They
it
took
no
it out
more.
of syndication.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
You
on
ain't
TV,
say that. You
on
ain't.
cable.
Niggas
I've seen it
swear
on
they.
cable.
What station?
I don't remember. I
Yeah,
don't
of
watch
course.
it, but
Niggas will
I've
never
seen
remember.
it. Wow. See, this is the shit I be talking about. 2020.
I
I'm
was
not
about to say
putting
in
up with your
2020.
You not putting up with my shit?
Because I'm not Cena. I'm not Cicely Tyson roaming around the Sycamore Street or whatever the fuck, whatever.
The Mulberry
I
Bush.
seen this shit and I was like, I thought they took this off the air. That's exactly what I said. And I just scrolled right past it because I wanted to watch Friends.
So you want to watch Friends, but you don't want to watch Cosby Show.
No, I don't want to watch the Cosby Quaaludes. No, I'm good.
Take him away from what he did. Take the show away from what he did.
I mean, I was never a big fan of Cosby.
Taste.
I was a different world type of girl.
Nah, I mean, I really don't watch it. I'm
That's
talking
a
shit.
spinoff.
I mean, but then it was like, I didn't like the first season either. of Different world.
After years of trickling cancellations, the Cosby Show is finally off TV. This was May
I
of
saw
2018.
this. 2018? Show me something more recent.
It's been off for 2 years.
I seen it.
When did you see it?
I seen it not even that long ago. It
So
was a couple of weeks
2020?
ago.
Oh, you saw it in 2020. You said.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was like, let's see if they notice.
I should have took a picture. I didn't know I was gonna be crucified for it. I should have took a damn picture of it.
Talk about something real quick, y'all. Also,
Mm-hmm.
the royal family. So we know there have been some changes. We know with Harry and Meghan are essentially
Oh, I'm like,
leaving the royal family, and they're
Uh-huh.
going to, I think they said, live in
Canada?
Canada for a little bit and have dual citizenship in Canada and in
And
England still. But what do you think is the cause of them actually leaving the royal family or wanting to have this split?
I
I
think
don't know.
I think Harry. Who's this Harry? Right? I think Harry is afraid of something happening to his family or to Meghan because of what happened with his mom.
Okay, so that is his mom.
His mom, Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I seen that picture and I was like, that's his mom? Or am I
ain't gonna lie, I ain't know
tripping?
that shit either. I was like, "That was mama."
I just looked at the photo. I didn't really read. I just kept scrolling, you know. But I felt like that too, because, you know, the memes that they keep putting out, you know, because the meme that I saw was with, what's the old lady's name? That's Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. It was like it was a meme of her sitting on a chair thinking, and it was like, when you want to plot on another scheme or
Oh, I did
scheme
see that
to
shit.
something, but you already did the whole car thing or something like that.
Can I,
I'm like, damn.
I'm
That's
believing.
deep, but I believe it.
What?
Dave, what you want to say?
First of all, it's not on TV, but anyway.
It says it's on TV One.
It's not on TV One.
It just said it's on TV One.
Oh my lord!
TV One began airing reruns of the show in May 2017.
Yeah,
it
and
is
it's all-
currently the only American network.
But
to
that
offer-
was it. Took it off in 2018, man.
Well, it didn't say that in there.
Oh my lord! Anyway, it's on Amazon Prime if y'all want to watch. It's only where it's at.
Go watch it on TV One.
Maybe old boy had it on Amazon Prime. Y'all was watching it. You know what I'm saying? Does our like Instagram world have any bounds in America? Like, I don't understand Americans and black people and Americans, and do they? It's an honest question. I'm not being because I don't even know this answer. Like, because a lot of people comment, they make jokes and memes, and that's cool because everybody can get these jokes. But do people understand that like the rules over there ain't the same as here?
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
I would say I don't think so. No.
But they like make jokes like that. They have kings and queens over there. So like niggas is making jokes like they got him in the Coming to America shit, which is cool. Everybody can get these jokes.
Yeah.
But like I don't even think we have anything in America that could even really compare to what it means for somebody in a royal court from a country to abandon that country. Like, that's some serious shit
yeah.
that
Yeah,
dude
that's
going through. It's not really memeable, but I get everybody can get these jokes, but like, nigga, goddamn. Like, is anybody outside of the realm of fucking Instagram where everybody got I don't know. It's just a lot of uninformed opinions about shit that don't nobody really know shit about.
I feel like sometimes with the memes, I feel like the meme I was just talking about, I feel like you have to know the joke behind it to understand what
Of
they're
course.
really trying to say. Like, I feel like they're trying to be funny about it, but they're really trying to like tell you like Queen Elizabeth possibly killed
Of
Princess
course,
Diana.
but this it was crazy. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna bring it back around, but I listen to the Joe Rogan podcast a lot. He have a lot of crazy, not crazy, but crazy to the average American or just person. He has people that like lived in the wild or do trips and treks across the world and shit. Yeah. And I don't think we understand how good we got it in America. We don't have to worry about like wild animals killing us. Like, that's not a part of our world.
Yeah.
But we're in America. We're literally first world. So like a lot of shit that every other group of people on earth got to worry about, we don't got to worry about. And like, we live in this democracy and shit. Royal courts or high office murdering niggas is not, it's only odd here. Niggas be murdering niggas everywhere else in the world. It's dictatorships. His mama or grandmama is the queen. She's not the fucking president. She's not the governor. She's the queen, nigga. Off with your head, ass bitch. Like, this is some different shit. Yes, they be murdering niggas over there. And without a doubt, there's no, touch one of them niggas who don't move over there with the big ass hats and see if you make it the fuck back to America. It's a different animal over there.
I'm American.
Like, in different parts of the world, but we so first world in America, like, it's almost like, duh, yes, nigga. Queen Elizabeth will get you murked, nigga, and then she will eat some tea and crumpets in the morning. Because she's the queen. There's nobody higher than her. So yes, she can murder you with no repercussions. I know it's a world we don't live in America, but yes. Like, nigga, Shahs of Iran, them niggas can murder your whole fucking village. And then take it over and fuck your aunties and mamas and shit and have new kids.
My mama.
So it's just some different shit over. It's different shit, but we in the first world, so like niggas be like, she had Princess Diana killed, yes, murdered, and
But I
Kobe,
guess it's
yes,
just like
Acting
the
up.
biggest
And-
question is like, why?
because she can.
She was having.
She the queen.
acting up.
I'm gonna say if she's
She was
saying
acting up. She was bringing
They got-
disgrace to the.
That's what I'm saying. They got different rules. We got like first world rules.
She was like fucking somebody else that wasn't her. What her?
Yeah.
Is that her grandson or something like that?
Do niggas know if you go to North Korea,
Queen.
if you go visit North Korea, you have to stay in a hotel that's designated for niggas who don't live in North Korea, and you have to have a guide
That's safe.
that monitors your trek around the country. They got to figure out why the fuck you there, where you going, how long you gonna be there, and if you say anything out of pocket, you gonna have issues. Like it's different rules. Like they thought the nigga Lonzo Ball brother stole some shit when they was over there for the Korea games, and they kept that nigga in jail for a month.
Remember that shit, yeah.
And it was never nothing like it's like I get what you said. They don't gotta have a reason. They don't gotta have a why because she the queen. Because the
You gotta play by
bitch
their
Another
rules.
state.
she forgot to get their grass cut last Tuesday. Murder. Like it's different rules. Like it's just
I know.
peasant folk.
I know. My
It's
one
different,
teacher
yo.
told me when she visited England, there was this like what's that thing called? I'm gonna just say podium, but that's not what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But they can only go there to speak their mind. If anywhere else you can't. Do.
yeah, this freedom of speech. This some American shit. Niggas will murder us. Niggas be talking shit about Trump. Say some shit about Kim Jong Un and fucking. It's a wrap for you. They gonna come to your door. And I guess Tay was nice. She was cool.
Right.
Like you can't say that
Kind
shit.
person.
Like Dan was a cool nigga, I guess, but he ain't here no more.
It's over for his ass.
Ain't internet block. Ain't no
What he do?
Pornhub.
He
no
was talking
Pornhub.
shit.
Ain't no Netflix. Ain't no podcast. This shit is American shit.
You said what on your podcast?
You said
All
what?
All four of y'all did.
Dead,
Wonder they
nigga.
don't like us.
That's why they don't fuck
Like,
with us.
these niggas out of pocket.
These niggas
They
out of
can't-
pocket, nigga. And they be in Trump ear like, nigga, you know what the fuck we would've did to them niggas?
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch.
Well, I was thinking about what's kind of making them leave. Possibly, most likely, if some form of probably racism being shown
Yep.
towards.
Yeah, because you can't have no nigga in the...
She's the first one. Now,
that
wasn't
shit.
Diana married to a
She-
man from Iran?
But yeah, but it was she wasn't supposed
That's why she
before.
dead.
Okay.
So then she had married Prince Charles.
Gotcha.
But rumors was she was still fucking like over here. You fuck somebody, you get a meme made about you and put on media takeout.
They
Over there, you
died.
disgrace the name. That's the queen, nigga.
you're
dead.
dead. Like,
Get that pussy away if you want to, bitch.
Dead. 'Cause I was
We'll catch your
watching
ass in the tunnel, bitch, and they'll never see you again.
I was watching a
That's a different
documentary on
animal.
it. They
I'll
were just
take your
getting
kids
around
and raise
to it,
them as
like
my own.
because I guess her and Prince Harry, they ended up getting a divorce or they separated or whatever shortly after the kids had came into the picture, and then they was like, yeah, one of the bodyguards.
Oh, you mean
Prince?
Prince Charles, the one with the big ears? That's his daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Princess Diana.
That was her
After
husband.
they
yeah.
had separated or whatever, they were saying they were
That pussy belonged to the royal family, bitch. You can't get that
Forever.
pussy away no more.
forever, and they never confirmed it. But it was like, I don't know. There were talks about they were always in the corner together and stuff. Nobody was ever confirming shit. Like, yeah, he was smashing them cheeks. Like,
Yeah.
This is
no.
different. It's a different
No.
world, yo. Like
Ever.
we have the right to have an opinion on racism. It's laughable to them niggas.
Over there.
They like
probably
no
called
niggas
her
in the royal
nigga
family, nigga. You think
to her
I'm
face.
y'all niggas crazy?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy.
I be like,
see
I gotta
shit.
stay in the
They are
house. I gotta stay
resigning.
in my room because this shit is wild. Like,
I'm
these
saying.
niggas wild.
Girl, no, they got a whole different palace, and they signing out
That's why
that
they
shit.
like my family could never come here because
Yeah.
nah.
Cause them
nah,
niggas,
nigga.
man, they was gonna fuck around and kill them probably.
Yeah,
That's different. They had to leave, nigga. Like I'm good. This is my life.
yeah, and he was like, "Fuck all of that. I'm taking my bitch and I'm
Yeah, I'm out.
Like, and
I see y'all in Canada.
She like, you want this pussy? We gotta go,
Y'all
nigga.
Oh,
She was in bed with him
Get
one
on
day.
the plane.
Like, if you want to keep this good grip, got 3,000. You want to take me somewhere else because this shit ain't working.
My auntie got an extra room, nigga. We can go.
oh my God.
We can sleep in my auntie room.
Right.
She got an extra room, nigga. She got some
Because we
niggas.
can smoke weed there.
Yeah,
everything. We
that
got
shit
that
crazy,
free
cuz.
shit.
That's why I'm cool. I know niggas that white people don't fuck with us. I ain't going nowhere else.
You know what? I did read when E! News that she had released a statement, or I don't know if she released a statement,
Megan
but I think
or
one of her
Kim?
friends, Megan, like when she had first met, well, when they first got engaged, all her friends from here was like really happy for her, but all her friends that she had over in England, they was like, "You sure?" Because like they about to tear your ass to shreds.
Gotcha.
I'm like, damn, you
Well-
talking about that your own people?
Well,
Like,
you see,
dang.
actually, the queen doesn't have any, like, she, for the longest, hasn't had any pictures of them from what they're saying when she makes her announcements.
Yeah.
Because it shows the
She
family
looked
on
like
her desk or
she
some
had
shit.
she got a couple bodies under her
Oh,
belt.
I mean, I'm
Watch that shit.
what
That's shit to
comes
watch on Netflix.
with the crown.
I've been wanting to watch
I heard
that.
that was good.
You gotta watch that. She on some weird shit. Something about her. She on some weird shit.
Hey, man, listen, you gotta get some bodies behind your power. So,
I'm just like, good sis, go somewhere else. Cause go to Atlanta if you need to. Fuck it.
no,
Go
man.
somewhere.
The queen that just was, she didn't marry, right?
Who?
Or that's like
Queen
a long
Elizabeth?
time ago.
What?
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. That's that
she
queen.
She ain't never get married.
Okay, so I was like, okay.
Well, she had
or
Prince
did she
Charles.
not?
She did. Did she?
Yeah, but it was a while ago. But she had Prince Charles. Yeah, her husband died or whatever. But she been the queen with no king for like ever.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
for the
she
longest.
said
Since
this
we were
pussy.
young.
This pussy.
Then she had
stay
Prince
with me.
Prince Charles, and then Charles had
Oh,
Harry.
that's why she like that. She
Who's
like
next in
no.
line?
Him?
Charles.
No, the nigga who just left. Well, he got a little brother, I think, if I'm not
It's
mistaken.
Harry
Other
and,
William. Prince
Yeah, I
William.
think his name is. Yeah.
He's
Isn't he married to
staying.
that other lady, that
William,
one lady
Kate.
with the brown hair? Okay.
Now
they
William
still
need to
there.
just cut his hair though.
Because he got the sunroof.
Don't kill me if you watch this
He
shit.
the baldy.
But
He
I
just
need you
funny.
not to have the Homer hairs over here. Just
Man.
cut the shit
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, we not talking
just go
shit.
Yeah, we ain't. We can talk
Just
shit over
telling
here.
you.
We like y'all.
I want to go to England, but I'm
No,
scared
y'all-
now at this point.
No, I ain't got time to get murked.
That's some weird shit over there,
You
cuz.
But
You just
cut
better
this shit off.
Just cut
Fall
it
in
off. You
line.
know you gonna look good. You know.
You know what?
Probably
Take
not.
some of
He
Kate
ain't-
hair.
He ain't really got
Take
Make
some
shit
of
look
Kate
weird.
hair.
Yeah,
Like,
take some of that nigga hair from
Get a man wig.
from a fall from
Johnny
grace.
I mean, he
Get a
ain't
man
got the face
wig.
for a bald though.
Go to Tyler Perry. He got a lot of hair for niggas.
Oh my God,
Harry
no,
gonna go
Dev.
to Canada. All his hair gonna start coming back.
True. Because Harry
He gonna
is
be like,
losing it.
shit. They was stressing me the fuck out. Now I can-
Tyler Perry had a wig on in that fucking movie too.
He sure did.
Why he
It
always
was
gotta
fast.
be in his movie?
Yeah, he like Oprah.
Why he always gotta do that?
He
Like,
said, shit, I'm the star of
we
this
know.
shit. Why
Oprah
you-
don't never had nobody else on her magazine except for her. Look at that shit. It's only her.
Shut the really?
It'd be like Super Bowl issue. Oprah, bitch, you don't play football, bitch.
and she always doing that one of those though. Like,
Big ass smile.
do you
Okay.
there, bitch?
Can we talk about Oprah's? I don't even get here soon, but Oprah in this Russell Simmons thing, where she was about to create a documentary for all of his rape accusers, but now she's pulling out of it all. So now she's saying, I guess, did she say she didn't have enough evidence for it, or she didn't have?
I don't follow.
Yeah, it's
I seen it. I know a lot of people was saying like, okay, why are you trying to drag his name though? It's just like, I don't. A lot of people was just saying, as a black woman, I'm just surprised you would want to do that.
I got you.
But if
But it came out of nowhere. Like I'm like, he raping people too. Like
God
goddamn.
damn.
I
Like
would say, and it's a difference between you throwing yourself at somebody, honestly, and
you threw this pussy, I caught this shit. Then you was
Yeah,
like,
it's
damn, I didn't know
like-
you was gonna catch it. Ooh.
like it's a difference. And I mean, I don't know their story, so I haven't heard much besides that he's been accused by what 10, 13 women or whatever.
I did not know it was that many.
I'm gonna say
Wow.
from what I understood, it was at least 10.
Ooh.
But anyway.
I'm sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
just- I wanna
I'm just talking about that rush card he got. He a scammer on that shit, but
a scammer. I used to have a ruch card.
You have a rush card? Was
Yeah.
that shit real?
all the motherfucking fees
It was
and
good.
shit.
It was some
Did
fees.
you have a rush card?
Say less. But let's talk about his accusers.
But
I just
need
feel
to-
like
I need to
that-
see the proof of it. Like,
I need to see the proof. I need
Like,
white people to come out and make their own damn movies about who the fuck they fuck.
That's my thing. That's what I'm saying. They
Like-
don't, and they
coming?
never. About who?
Jeff
Epstein.
Bezos, Epstein.
Yeah, but it's okay. See,
Lifetime.
but listen. Okay, let me put this in perspective. My bad.
No, you're fine.
Niggas do understand.
I get that, but still at the same time, when I even read that, like not even trying to be on them bandwagon shit before I even read the comments, but I kind of roll my eyes a little bit because it's just like, hold on, Oprah. We already got Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. Now you trying to bring Russell into this shit? You like
they're not gonna never do that shit like they doing it with him. Like Jeffrey Epstein used to fly niggas. He bought an island where he used to bring in underage bitches. Then he would fly all the prominent rich men from America to the island to fuck the bitches. So when he got knocked in jail and was about to flip on everybody a couple months ago, they killed that nigga. They killed him in jail. Said he hung himself, but then they just had the shit come out a couple days ago. Like he had bruises all around his eyes and temple. Like the fuck is y'all talking about?
Why would he kill himself?
And so they were trying to sully this nigga name
hashtag that
to make him seem like
Of course,
yeah. So like he ain't kill himself. But like so they need to sully his name so that Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and all these niggas who used to ride on his plane, like literally, like them niggas would use Jeffrey Epstein's plane on their tour stops. Like it was out of control. Like that was they niggas, so they gotta sully his name because if not, then
so maybe he may have not killed himself, but maybe he sacrificed himself.
No, they
killed that nigga because he was about to flip. He was about to be like,
He was about to air this
I had
out.
bitches for all these niggas.
Everyone that's
I got
talking
Oh,
crazy now.
okay. He was on. Oh, if I'm going down, y'all
I'm taking
niggas
all
coming
y'all
with me.
niggas with me, and then he killed himself in jail. Really? After
day-
all the
the
shit,
day he about to testify.
the day he was about to testify, he killed himself the night before. Really? Come on, y'all. This is
We're not stupid.
he in a high max prison
Oh,
in
yeah,
New
that don't
York.
sound
Like,
right.
come on now. But like, white people ain't gonna never. There's so many white motherfuckers who was artists and
Right.
that was fucking young girls. They ain't gonna never do that shit because they don't do that shit to themselves.
16-year-old girlfriend.
What's that?
What they can show?
That one
Oh, no, that was the
actor, Tom, not Arnold, but
It was the one dude. He ended up marrying his wife's daughter, his ex-wife's daughter.
What?
What?
Yeah, he raised the little motherfucker.
Name?
I can't remember his
What
name
is
right
his
now.
name?
Bingo.
I know exactly
No,
what
I'm
you're
just
talking
playing.
about.
Not Bingo.
It was. Is she like
Bingo, what's
Asian
his
or
name?
Yeah,
something?
she Asian. Yeah.
Asian.
I can't remember his
I know what you're
name.
talking about. I just can't remember the name either.
Yeah.
can't remember
But like you
his
just say Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Elvis shit. Like Priscilla was like
Elton
14
John.
years
No, I'm
old.
just playing.
Huey Lewis or?
No, it's not. I know you're talking about.
Elton John.
I can't remember his name.
I know.
Oh,
He
don't listen to
married,
me, y'all. I'm
like, his
halfway
cousin.
sleepy.
She was 13. That was a movie about
Like,
that.
The girls song, all the Metallica, all them niggas used to be talking about fucking young
I
girls.
just feel like this. I'm tired of hearing black men did this, black men
God
did that.
damn.
Make some documentaries about these nasty white motherfuckers, and then we could talk.
Or just match the energy with how
You
it's
know what I'm
decent, good
saying?
niggas
Like,
out
fuck
here.
all that.
Can we
I don't
match
want-
that energy?
I'm tired of black men
only because
going
think about
down.
everything. The news. It's more all the sad shit versus anything good. So
I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch the
we're
news.
forever gonna be.
Yeah.
We'll be making our own reality. So
They about to turn good
would it
niggas
come-
into a minority. I'm about
What
to
it
start
come
my own
down
group.
to
I still don't
is
believe Bill
y'all
Cosby.
need to stop trading y'all kids in like they fucking money bags, and y'all need to tell y'all
that's
kids for real, and y'all need to tell y'all kids like we was told in school, stop talking to fucking strangers. Damn.
But then again, you did have those girls that was getting
Sit
picked
your
up
fast
at, like,
ass the fuck
you gonna
down.
always-
That's how I
honestly,
feel.
you're gonna always have a fast one. That's just no matter what.
You need to beat her
you're gonna have a
ass.
fast one.
That
But
one need that ass beat.
you can slow down. I think the
Pick her
momentum
up
of
from
slowing
school.
the
Pick her up.
The medium speed ones can slow
Right,
down.
slow it down.
She ain't
you
fast. She got a mid
You
tempo.
got
Right.
a little bit in you.
She a mid
Let me
hoe.
just slow
She
that
a
shit
mid
down.
hoe.
Like,
Be like, listen, baby.
She a blunt berry. You can slow the blunt berries down.
it goes into. I
Bruh,
think part
oh my
of it
God.
is you do have to be.
I got
active.
called that shit that one time. A blueberry. I was so fucking mad.
Who called you a bluntberry?
The nigga I used to fuck with for 3 years, I cussed that nigga. I looked that shit up on Urban Dictionary, and I looked at him like it was like on the movies. Like
A fall from grace.
I'm like, no, the fuck you didn't.
No, the fuck you did.
It was a
I was
word.
like,
Her
I
hair
ain't
was an
never
afro?
fuck for a blunt, nigga. I
was
just
a whirlwind.
they just roll the fuck up, nigga. Please.
After she looked it up, that shit from a ponytail to a fro.
Oh, Lord.
She
No.
punched him. His nose fell off.
No,
She like,
I hit the
really?
glass.
All
He
right,
was at
Tyler.
work, and I was the reason why he called me that
hold on.
shit.
He was at work.
He was at work, and he got. I don't know if I'm not gonna say he got salty, but He was at work. We was about to smoke. Then this nigga that I used to fuck with hit me up. Was like, I thought you was gonna pull up on me and smoke. But I wanted to kick it with him. But I also told that nigga I was gonna kick it with him too. So I was like, all right, I'll come kick it with you.
being fast.
I was just kicking it.
Tay, you know I love you. I'm gonna ask you a
Hold on,
serious
wait. Let
question.
me finish my story.
Was you
Because
being a
know
blunt
I
berry
ain't
that day?
lying
I'm
about shit.
fucking with you.
I'm not. I go with that. I go to that nigga. We talking, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. We smoking. So then, this is the time where I was homeless a little bit, sleeping in my car. I ain't gonna lie, fuck it. That's my fucking story. I'm sticking to it. And then he was rubbing on my thigh. He was like, shit. If you gotta sleep out here tonight, I'll sleep with you. And he rubbing on my thigh. I was like, nah, I gotta go back somewhere. And I left.
Yeah.
And I fucking left. And he gonna say something, you a blunt berry. Nigga, fuck you, because I ain't fuck that nigga for that blunt. I left and came back to kick it with your ass. So shut the fuck up. I was like, don't you ever call me that shit ever again out your life. I know he was.
Because he just
Like, nigga.
Nigga just went to go
fuck somebody for a blunt. Nigga, please. I could have asked your ass for a blunt. You lucky I ain't tell you to give me a blunt to go match that nigga with. Fuck.
Chill.
I went
to go get my second blunt from him, nigga. I just I don't know. Ooh, I hate when niggas do that. I ain't never fuck for a blunt. They just roll up. I like weed. They know that.
Fucking for money now to fucking for blunts.
I ain't fucking for no blunt now.
I don't know. $40 on a 2-piece too, so
I just never had to fuck for anything, and I'm being honest about that shit. Like,
it's a solid hustle though. Just keep yourself safe.
Safe
as you can be.
Yeah. I only smoke with people I know for real. I just
I think we talk about sex though.
What?
Right? When you talk about sex?
Mm-hmm. I was talking about being a prostitute.
Yeah.
Or being
sex work.
But from here, y'all, let's wrap it up and get up out of here.
Wrap it up.
Where you grab that?
I put the condom on.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this lovely Wednesday.
I'm sorry. That nigga Trump put out a tweet that said no pressure on some future.
No pressure,
nigga. This nigga a different animal, man.
The trial going
It's
on
today.
ain't it?
Yeah.
The nigga gonna put no pressure, nigga. Is Trump listening to the future?
He right in front of them while they testify.
They gonna put his
He listening to the future in the motherfucking in the White
They
House,
gonna put
nigga.
his tweets in the Hall of
With
Fame.
no headphones on. He got that
Swear
shit
to
playing.
God. Swear to God. Like this
He got
nigga,
that shit
this
playing with
nigga
his
gonna have a whole
red
hallway
playing
of his
Kevin Gates for real. I can see you playing some Kevin Gates.
Man.
What's that one song Kevin Gates had when he's talking about niggas hating on him?
I don't know, but I could definitely see him play Future. I saw a meme that was like Future looking in the mirror, and he was like, "They toxic, not you."
Yeah, I saw that shit was funny as fuck.
But
That's
Jay,
Trump. Like, listen.
Jay,
But
take us out of here.
Thank you so much for tuning in on this lovely Wednesday hunt day. Next week, I think we're going to be back on the Friday train.
What's next Friday? Yeah.
The 31st.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah, we'll talk. Then we got to figure out the following week. 'Cause I'm gonna be in fucking. I'm being gone. I'm taking a trip and be in fucking Cancun.
I thought you was about to say Florida. Like, okay.
Whoop.
Cancun, South
As of right now,
Somebody-
we will keep you guys posted though about.
We'll be
that.
here next Friday.
But we should be here next Friday. So follow our social medias at _real spit _real spit pod
On IG, bitch.
on Instagram. Follow our Twitter at real spit pod #1,
You
and
can
don't
also watch
forget
porn there.
to like and subscribe and comment on our YouTube page at Real Spit Podcast. You can type us in, not the other podcast, Real Spit Podcast. What is it, TV show?
No, it's just Real Spit TV. Don't do that.
Real Spit TV.
No.
That ain't us.
We
Okay.
podcast.
We podcasting in this motherfucker. And follow my personal Instagram at JEH Billionaire. JEH Billionaire. You can find me on any platform that matters with that handle. Don't follow me on Facebook. And take it away. Okay.
Tay Marie 3 E's 4 _ I sometimes follow back if you don't look weird. Hey, so I
They're
know
not giving you Joe
this
vibes.
nigga. No, this one little white boy followed me, and his bio said "real niggas only." I was dead. I blocked that nigga. I was like, did you just say the N-word? Why they got blocked?
No, he said he didn't say. He just typed it. It's a difference.
No, fuck that. Take that out your mind.
Right.
Put that, turn that N into a W. I'm just
Yes.
throwing this away, y'all. See y'all. Follow me.
But for me, who the fuck is my name? Who was _ K on Instagram and Twitter? And Dev, what about
The
you?
real big deal 216, man.
Hey.
DMSTBOYZ. We'll be back this Sunday with a new podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey,
Y'all, we
show
are
that-
out of here.
Show that baby bump. Give him a baby
Yay.
bump. Whoop, whoop.
You know the
All
sex
right.
shit?
March 2nd, guys.
March 2nd, what?
To find out the gender.
Oh, I'm like, God damn.
Oh, no, I ain't dropping off.
Holy shit, it's go time.
It's
nigga.
go time.
Fine.
Oh my God, I watched this show called Explain Childbirth.
Oh,
Kind of scared now. No.
listen, child, I'm not going to say shit. All I know,
Some real shit.
have y'all been in a room for a baby before?
I'm trying to let me be in that room with her.
Don't do that if you want to. You know what? If I wasn't a
watch
nasty
videos.
nigga, I would never be able to have. I'd be never be able to have sex again.
I've watched videos on Instagram of them.
I kind of
Coming
want to have a
out.
water bird.
You have to smell it.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay,
I don't
that's
want to
different.
smell it.
The same.
I might
Put it
throw
this.
up on myself.
It's the same push that you push.
When you shit.
Oh.
Yes.
I've heard
And it's
that.
been hard to move my bowels.
It's a different
Sorry.
Was
animal.
there some shit on the baby when the baby came
No,
out?
the baby come out. Nah.
Well, I'm saying,
Sometimes.
you act like
They do a
that.
good job of cleaning it up. It's just a murder scene, man.
This one
can
girl
only
told me she
imagine
got a
seeing her.
C-section. We was in public today too. I was like, let me see your scar. She was like, I was like, oh
a lot of
my
people
God.
actually want to get the C-section. They don't want to.
Don't cut me
They
up.
want to save the vagina.
It pop back. It
I
bounce
mean, yeah,
back.
it's some.
They'll put an
Some
extra
Kegels.
stitch in for you. Ask them to put an extra stitch in there for you.
Squeeze
Tighten you
that
up.
shit.
Tighten up your backstroke.
I'm just stuck on if I want a epidural or not.
Don't do it.
You go.
Well, I'm
ain't
not
gonna-
mine, but I was, they say that shit mess with
If
your
she can
spine.
if she can handle it, she can do it.
Yeah,
I don't like pain.
I'm not gonna give you no advice. I've just seen it. I've seen it done both ways. And the only reason it was done the other way is because niggas got to the hospital and niggas was pushing within an hour, which is like unprecedented.
Yeah.
I'm trying
But
to
my
just
my
be
5-year-old, the labor took 27 hours. I'm just put it this way: do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
Cause ain't no nigga. We was in labor. She was born on the 14th. We got to the hospital on the 12th.
That's
Do
what
whatever
I
the
felt
fuck
like
you
were
wanna
gonna
do.
say. Oh my God.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do. I
It was
can't
a
tell you
long-ass
shit.
time.
That is a long.
I can't tell you a motherfucking
I'd been like,
thing.
oh
Say,
baby, you
I'm
gonna
like-
have to come the fuck out.
You'll be like, nigga, cut my head off. I don't give a fuck what you do to get this fucking baby out of me.
Yeah, that's what the mom said on the
shit.
video too. They was just like, I felt like I was in a blender and my body was getting spun around, and then I
Dog,
was just gonna
man.
explode. Like
It's
I'm
like,
just like,
it's like my
what
5-year-old
kind
was,
of feeling?
my nigga, my 5-year-old was sick the other day, and it's like the same
All right,
thing.
y'all, we out.
Oh, we out. My bad.
We out.
My,
Peace.
my daughter was